you can see, we have made our way into the kitchen with an internationally renowned chef whose cookbooks have sold millions of copies worldwide. And today, he is here in our kitchen to make his delicious slow-cooked chicken with a crisp corn crust. Please welcome to our home the very famous chef, Yotam Ottolenghi. Welcome, chef. We're all very excited. Our family has come to eat your delicious crisp corn chicken. Maria, Elsie, and Shirley, and Cameron, you guys dig in. So Simple is your 7th cookbook.
Yeah,
lucky number 7.
Yeah,
Well,
they're all lucky.
Yeah, lucky number 1 through 7 because he sells them without even actually printing the books. People love his cooking so much. So what was your inspiration behind Simple?
Well, I was asked by The Guardian newspaper in London, where I live, to come up with some simple recipes for the season, and I didn't know what to do. I thought, I don't do simple, I do lots of ingredients and complicated stuff. But I took on the challenge, and within 8 minutes, I had 12 recipes, and I thought that is actually great, because with a few kind of tricks that I do at home, I managed to kind of simplify recipes and really, cut down on a lot of the ingredients, and much of the hard work. And you'll see there's lots of flavor there.
Oh my goodness, look at that, so beautiful. Your book is so beautiful.
Thank you.
And the smells are so amazing as well. So your crispy corn chicken starts with the caramelized onions, which we have going over here in our stock pot.
Yeah, and I'm going to add some paprika. And this is harissa, which is a North African spice paste.
Yes.
Smell it.
Oh,
so
I
good.
love it. Do you need a spoon for that?
I'm all right. I've got this. And then I've got some a bit of salt and garlic. Always garlic.
Always garlic. So good.
Chicken thighs.
So always chicken thighs too, you say, yes?
Chicken thighs. Chicken breast doesn't have a lot of flavor, and also the texture is a bit dry.
It's very dry.
So, I know some people like chicken thighs for all sorts of reasons, but for me, chicken thighs are really the best.
And wings too, or wings don't have enough meat?
Wings are great. No, wings are good, and there's lots of bones there. So this cooks down slowly.
How long would you say?
This takes about half an hour.
So you do that for half an hour before you add the tomatoes and the passata?
No, tomatoes and passata, and then half hour.
Okay.
And then I hear all these.
Ooh, and you know it's good.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we're just a lot of.
They're the brigade, and we're going to do the kind of stirring brigade here.
So there was quite a bit of onions in there. Those caramelized onions are beautiful.
But caramelized onions give flavor to anything, right? And everything.
Yes, so good.
So this cooks for a good half hour. After half
covered
hour,
or uncovered?
At this stage, covered.
Okay.
And then I'm going to add some dark chocolate.
Yes.
Really?
Did you?
Whoa, I didn't see that coming.
I tasted a little something.
There's a bit of dark chocolate and some roasted red peppers. And then we're getting this wonderful thing. So the
dark chocolate and the roasted red peppers are already in there.
It's all here.
Oh
it's all here.
And how long would you cook it after you add the dark chocolate?
Another half an hour.
So half hour first, and then add chocolate, roasted red peppers, and so about an hour.
So about an hour. And then you've got this wonderful thing.
Okay.
I'm adding cilantro.
Beautiful.
So you've got here kind of it's a bit Mexican, really.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
Yeah, it is a bit Mexican.
Yes.
It's kind of a mole, yeah. But also with a North African flavor. So it's kind of like Mexico meets Tunisia.
It's a mashup.
Yeah, it is a mashup, but it's a very delicious mashup.
It's a delicious mashup.
Now, is this the kind of thing that you could cook in advance?
Absolutely. So all that stuff, you see that bowl here?
Yeah.
That pot could be cooked a day in advance, or even 2, and you can set in the fridge ready for the crust bit that we're going to do now.
And sometimes the flavors come together even more when you do. It's almost better the second day.
Much better.
Yeah,
So
because
much
you need to let the flavors get to know each other.
And this is one of the things in this book. Many of the recipes are make-ahead kind of recipes, like this one.
It's so pretty too.
It looks good. And actually, you can finish at this stage and just turn this into something that goes over rice or over pasta.
Beautiful.
Yeah. But I want to just.
But you want to finish up and make the crispy corn.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how do we make that crispy corn crust on this chicken now?
Really simple. So here I've got mixed together in a food processor some corn, a little bit of butter, some milk, and that's about it, and egg yolks. And I whip it up, and then I'm going to mix in some whipped egg whites to make it lighter. So that all goes
Oh, you fold
here,
that in
see?
nicely.
In about 3
Is there butter in there as well?
Yeah, melted butter. That is good, doesn't it?
Yes, I would just put this in a pan and bake that. And I would eat that.
That is so good. And this can actually also go over desserts. Imagine pouring this over blackberries and plums.
Oh, yeah.
And you've got
It would be sweet and savory at once. I would love
kind
that.
of thing.
Okay.
So that you want to leave a little bit of streaks of white in there, but more or less mix it all up. So this is good.
All right.
And all this goes on top of that.
Just like that?
Look at that beautiful thing.
Oh my God.
So that's how you get the
Look
crust.
how it falls there. And then when it cooks, and the stuff underneath starts to boil, all those really beautiful red juices come from underneath.
It almost looks like a bechamel.
Yeah,
but it's
it
not.
does, but it's
Yeah.
a corn-based thing,
Yeah,
and it's
that's
really nice for this
beautiful.
season. And like I say, you can make everything in advance and just do the crust at the very last minute. So this goes in the oven.
For how
Okay.
long inside now?
So this goes, now we got another half hour roughly.
Okay.
And let me
There you
just
go.
take this out for you.
Oh, sorry.
Another one.
Oh my goodness.
Look at this.
Look at that. Wow. That's beautiful.
That is beautiful.
Thanks.
That's like a work of art right there. Look
Thank
at
you.
those
Take
colors.
that off. We'll cover this.
Would you like to try?
I would love to try.
Now, you've had
give you
so
something
much
to serve
incredible
this with.
success
I can use
in
it.
your career, but I'm wondering, like, as you were growing up as a kid, did you always want to become a chef?
I didn't want to become a chef. I thought I was going to do something completely different. I went to university.
Oh,
And
Look at you.
Is that me?
Yeah.
Licking the whisks.
It better be you, otherwise this
cute.
is going to be awkward.
That is me. I never know if it's myself or my son who's about that age and looks exactly like me.
Oh, how sweet.
And then I went to university. I studied philosophy, which is kind of weird, but then I ended up being a chef.
Wow.
Yeah.
There's a lot
you
of
see?
philosophy in food.
There's philosophy, of course, because you need to think.
Yeah, of
Right?
course.
You want to think what you put in there and how it works in its different contexts.
Oh my gosh, this looks amazing. Does your son want to be a chef too?
He's 5 years old.
Does he want to
bit
be a
early.
chef?
So
You
I
don't
bet he
know.
does.
Like
I bet
that.
at 5 years old he probably does. Does he talk about
He
it?
likes making pancakes.
Okay, that's a start.
And he's probably in the eating phase right now.
He's in the eating
Yeah.
phase.
This
Who
is phenomenal.
Are you guys in the eating phase?
Yeah,
Oh,
we are. We are. This
Really?
is
We're all in the
absolutely
eating
delicious.
phase in this
Thank
show.
you
This
so
is-
much.